Yes. So now to run the Docker application, so here whatever we created in the last session, here if you see very carefully, this is what the image which we created, right?
Mm-hmm.
This image is heavy. This image is needed. This image by default has Maven and Java. You can see this Maven and Java. This image has. So Maven we need to package it. So we need Maven to package it, and we need Java to run it. Okay, but
What
Maven,
is Maven?
so it's a build tool. It's a
What is
build.
Gradle? What is the difference
Gradle
between?
also similar build tool. These are all
Okay.
build tools.
Mhm.
So Gradle, Maven, EV, and these are all the build tools. So now by default, if you want to use Maven, Java should be there.
Mhm.
So now Maven, Java both should be there to package it. But if you're running, only Java is enough. Even Java are not needed. JVM is enough. Java virtual machine, Java runtime environment, JRE is also enough, right? So I'll write JDK, Java. So Java is enough to run this application. And to create a package, you need source code,
Mhm.
correct?
Mhm.
Do we need source code?
Mhm.
Source code. You need source code. But to run the application, you don't need source code. You just need package. Am I correct?
Yes.
So here you need source code, but here you don't need source code. Just package enough. Then what else I can eliminate? I can eliminate Maven, correct?
Mhm.
I can eliminate Maven once the package is done, and I can
Mhm.
eliminate the source code once the package is created. Easy.
Mhm.
So this is called as multi-stage. So this is stage one. So where we'll package the application, stage one and stage two. Stage two. So in the first stage, we package the application. In the second stage, we run the application. Easy. So in the first stage, we have Maven, we have Java, we have the source code. So
Mhm.
now in our old image, everything is packed together. There is no stages. No stages are there in the image that we built last time. This time I'm going to make it as two stage. First stage is for package, second stage is for run. So once the second stage is created, the first stage will be deleted. Means the data of the first stage will be deleted so that you have the lightweight image. Easy?
Mhm.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yes. So now let me do that. Already I have done.
Exactly. I mean, like, what do you mean run? I mean, in that image.
Sorry.
So package to run. I mean, like stage one is package, stage two is run. I mean, what do you mean run here? Does it store binaries or
Run
what
here
exactly?
means running the command java hyphen jar, the command which I run, right?
Oh, okay.
That is nothing but run.
Okay.
This command. See, this command is creating the package.
Mm-hmm.
This command is running the application.
Hmm.
Once the package is generated, this source code and pom.xml is not needed, correct?
Hmm.
And Maven also not needed. Only Eclipse time origin is enough.
Hmm.
Are you understanding?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quick question. The 3.9.0 Eclipse is what is a Java?
Yes, it is Java. Yes,
Okay. It's like a GDK. It's
yes, it's a
a
JDK.
flavor.
Yes.
Okay.
So now I am going to split this into multi-stage image. So you can see already I have built multi-stage. Just let me explain what is this. Um, Yes. So you can see this. First stage, I selected Maven image with some OpenJDK
Mm-hmm.
17. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then, same work directory I created inside the folder. Same. In the last one also we created the same work directory. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Then I copied the source into app source. Then I copied pom.xml into app slash pom.xml. Then I'm running mvn package. Am I running
Mm-hmm.
mvn package? Then in this stage, so mvn package, why do we run mvn package? To generate the jar file, correct?
Right.
Yeah, so we generated means our package is ready to run the application. Now this package, I'm going to rename it. This is the stage where I'm renaming it. See, mvn, sorry, run mv, see, target a jar file, a file ending with .jar. You rename it as petclinic.jar. Are you understanding this?
Mm-hmm.
A file ending with .jar, rename it with this name so that we can run. Easy?
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes we'll not be knowing what is the file name. So any file which is ending with jar, just rename it with petclinic.jar. Okay, this is the first stage. First stage, I just generated the package and I renamed it. So now my jar file, my package is petclinic.jar. So I need this petclinic.jar and I need OpenJDK to run this, not more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Easy?
Right.
Okay. In the second stage, I'm just taking OpenJDK image. Where did I get this? From the Docker Hub. See, OpenJDK 17 version I got. I take this, then I created another folder. You see, this is app folder, this is different. I
Mm-hmm.
created another folder, separate folder, demo.
Mm-hmm.
Now I will copy this slash app petclinic.jar from the stage 1. From the stage 1. This is the stage 1, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I have named this stage as a build. Can you see this? As build. This is the first stage. I have named this as build. Now I want to copy this app petclinic.jar from build stage. You can name it as anything. So I have mentioned it as build stage because here we are building, right? So you can name it as anything. So now I want to copy this app petclinic.jar from build stage. You see, copy hyphen hyphen from equal to build. Copy from build stage. From build stage, copy this app petclinic.jar. Copy this and copy to this destination. So which
Mm-hmm.
destination? Demo. Can you see this?
Yes.
Demo petclinic.jar. From this stage, the stage name is build. How I am naming? Using this as keyword. Then
Mm-hmm.
copy from there, copy to this folder which is created here. Then cmd java hyphen jar demo petclinic.jar. Same command. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Then same, expose the port number 80. So instead of making one, so now you see at the last only OpenJDK will be there and this command will be running. So this stage will be deleted. If this stage is deleted, so this pom.xml is deleted, src is deleted, maven image is deleted. Only I have is OpenJDK image and this application running. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are you understanding?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Any confusions here?
No.
No, no. So
So
it's
one thing I wanted to fully get to is like, When you say each stage, you mean like in proper development clusters, like you are in each development cluster, right? I mean, like pre-production, production, and prod, something like that. Is that it?
No, no, no. You don't go. It's not dependent on that. I'm just talking about. See, in image there were some unwanted things which was causing the size of the image. Because of that, size of the image was more. Just to reduce the
Mhm.
size of the image, I am filtering out the things.
Okay, okay, that I understood, but why do we need three stages for this?
How do you filter the image? How do you filter the things without making the stages? See, now
Oh,
you want to
okay,
optimize
okay.
this,
Mm-hmm.
right? You copied the source code. You want
Mm-hmm.
to, instead of Maven, you want to take only OpenJDK. How do you do that?
Okay, got it.
Got it? And
Mm-hmm.
one more thing. See, make sure you do proper layering. So it is called as layers. See, whatever the layers that we are adding, this will
Mm-hmm.
be each and every command will add as one layer from the base image. This is the base image. On top of this base image, we are adding these commands, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this will go as the layers. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
since this is the first stage and this is the second stage, the all the previous stages will be deleted. While
Mm-hmm.
creating the image, it will generate the jar file. Once the stage copies the jar file, this stage is no more. This stage does not exist.
Mm-hmm.
Are you understanding?
Yeah.
Mhm.
To reduce the image size and to eliminate the unwanted resources, so we go for multi-stage Docker image. So wherein we will be using multiple base images. You see, multi-stage means multiple base images. My first base image was Maven. The second base image was is OpenJDK. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So now this image will be used to generate the jar file, but once the jar file is copied, all the data of this will be erased. Only this much would be there.
Okay.
Yes. So let's build an image using this Docker build hyphen t tag name. Docker build hyphen t tag name image pet clinic version 3 I will do. Then you see the file name. What is the file name? Can you see this?
Uh,
File
if
name
I
is
name,
different, right? You have to mention the file name hyphen f docker. It is in okay. So it is inside the Spring Pet Clinic. So let me go inside the Spring Pet Clinic cd. Okay. Docker build hyphen t tag. Image name is Pet Clinic v3. I will do version 3 hyphen f, and file name is Docker file multi-stage. Then where is this file? See, hyphen f file name, and where is this file? It's in current directory. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
So if it is Docker file, then directly no need to specify the file name. Since the file name is not the default name, so file name is different. You have to specify the file name. Are you understanding?
Yes.
And this dot represent the path in which folder this file is there.
well, if I understand the folder, is in the Spring Pet Clinic
Yes.
-K8.
Yes. So I'm
Okay.
already inside this folder. So it is dot.
Yes.
Dot means
Mm.
current directory. Click on enter.
Okay.
This
Mm-hmm.
builds a Docker image. See, it started building a Docker image. We'll see the size of the Docker image. Uh, yes, it is built. So you can do grep Docker images. Grep. It's a Linux command. Um, image built, right? What is the
I think
command?
it's still processing.
Oh, sorry. Hyphen T it is. Instead of hyphen T, I had built a
Oh
hyphen T.
yeah, I saw that. I said,
Yeah. Hyphen T for tag. Yeah. Oh, man.
oh, you have another F.
Yeah, that is file. F for
Oh,
file.
F is a file.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Can you see this? Pet Clinic version 3. The size of this image. Can you see the size of this image?
Yes.
What is the size?
6.1 megabytes.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
By just eliminating the things unwanted and keeping it lightweighted. So you could.
If yes, if I understand, the Docker multi-stage is a concept when you want to. I mean, you want to downsize,
Yes.
the container
The size of the image.
size.
Yeah.
Okay, the size of image. Okay. Could you please scroll up again? I want to see
This one.
on the top. No, the other ones, just to see the Dockerfile multi-stage on the top. Yeah. Scroll up. Okay, so okay. Some from line 1 to line 6. This one was the previous Dockerfile, right?
Yes. This is one is the previous one. This one is
Okay,
previous one. It is there is no stages here. It was just a single stage. This one is
okay,
improved one. Improved version.
okay. The improve. Okay, don't. Okay, I see. Like in the second one, we decided to remove the Maven because we think like we don't need it.
Yeah.
We just put the OpenJDK number 5. Create. Okay, we create another directory called demo,
Yes.
and we copy from we call build. Could you please give me some detail about line 10? We copy from build.
Yeah. Copy from build. The name of this stage is build. See?
Okay. Uh-huh.
So copy from
Build.
build. Copy from this stage, build stage,
Mm-hmm.
and from app petclinic.jar means copy this file
Okay.
to where to demo in this
Mm-hmm.
folder.
Okay. Demo pet clinic. Okay. Got it. SCMD is a run the container.
Yeah, it's a command to run. Yeah, it's a command to run that uh, package. It's to spin up the Java application.
Give me a second. I want to take a screenshot of it. Okay. Got it. Yep, I think I'm fine. That's the only thing, or the only way to downsize the image, or do we have some other ways to do it?
Yeah, this is the way that we have to downsize the image, downsize it. So the
Okay.
thumb rule is very simple. Use the like minimal images, like lightweight images. First of all, we
Mm-hmm.
have to choose lightweight images and
Mm-hmm.
eliminate the unwanted resources like the source code, any other files which you copied. Eliminate
Mm-hmm.
all other things. Just keep only necessary things needed to run our application.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
This is about multi-stage. Now, how do we use it in enterprise? The enterprise grade image is here. This is, wait, yes, this is enterprise grade image.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what is this? Let's go step by step. First stage, you know this, from Maven and taking a Maven image and naming it as a build. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Dheeraj, are you there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. So this is the Maven image. I taken Maven image. Next, I am going to label this image. Means who is the author of this image and which is the base image for this image and uh, the title of the image. So you are going to label this just for identification purpose.
Hmm.
Okay, it's not mandatory choice. Okay. Next,
Mm-hmm.
same work directory app. Here any doubts? Already you know this.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So next, Dheeraj. Yeah. In this line also, is there any doubts? So here I
No.
have written Spring Pet Clinic. This is not needed. Just this is much is enough. Copy to what? App slash app. Any doubts here? So I'm copying
No.
pom.xml to slash app. Here I created the slash
Mm-hmm.
app. Easy?
Okay. Yes.
Yes. Next step. So if you have any, so this is Maven related. If you have any settings.xml, we have to copy. I don't have any settings.xml, like be default settings. I'm just removing this. This line is not needed as of now. Just remove this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next step. So what I'm doing, directly I was doing package, MVN package, correct?
Yes.
Instead of doing MVN package directly, I'm going to install the dependencies first. You see, MVN hyphen B dependency go offline. Okay, so it will cache the dependency before running MVN package command. Easy?
No, give me I'm a little bit lost here. Could you please explain it?
Yeah. So what I was telling, when you run MVN package,
Mm-hmm.
since Maven is a build tool wherein it manages, Maven manages the dependencies, plugins, and all other project configuration.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm doing before running the package itself, I am caching all the dependencies.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Easy?
Where are you caching that again?
In the container itself.
I mean, is it something that you are doing, or is it as part of the command run command Maven is doing?
Maven is doing.
Okay.
Maven command it is. This command will cache the dependencies. Next, copy the source code. So copy the source code into app src.
But in real life scenarios, how common is it to actually even compress these images? I mean, is it as much?
It is very common, and that is what everybody prefers.
Oh, okay.
It is strongly recommended that you build a very small, you build a minimal, the image size should be as low as possible.
Mhm. I forgot the exact number. What was the original size of the image that you earlier?
1.14 GB,
Okay, and this one is now the condensed one
600
is.
MB, 600 some MB.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Oh,
and
150. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So and this one. So next, you see, first I copied pom.xml, then I downloaded
Mm-hmm.
the dependencies because all the dependencies will be mentioned in pom.xml. Let me show you pom.xml. So this is the Maven. In this pom.xml, you can see all the plugins and dependencies are mentioned here. Okay, these all will be copied. These all will be cached into container when you run this command. See, these are all the dependencies. So these are all dependencies and plugins will be cached
Mm-hmm.
here. When you
Oh, before I forget, I used to see that Spring Boot, Spring Boot, Spring Boot. What is it exactly?
uh, so better, I think Dheeraj could answer your question.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Yeah, because
Basically,
he has worked
building.
on Spring.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So you're running a Java application, dude. So some sort of Java application you're running.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, there are a couple of, I mean, if you're running in a service which has a couple of, maybe like a certain structure, a certain number of dependencies, and a certain structure, you
Mm-hmm.
can just follow that structure, right? So that is called a framework, right? So basically what Spring Boot is a framework for Java applications. So any Java application you write, you can just go to a Spring, I mean, like there is this tool, but you just go there and you create a Spring application, you fill in all the details, and it'll you can download that entire this thing. I think I can show you one. Give me 1 second. I'll
Mm-hmm.
just.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a blueprint.
Yes.
Yeah, sort of like a blueprint. Yes, blueprint. Not. I mean, like it's a framework. Not a blueprint would be maybe a wrong word, but let me just
Mm-hmm.
find it. Is this it? Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm just
Okay.
my
Mm-hmm.
screen. Uh,
Sharing my screen.
Allow entire screen. This one. Yes. So this is the one. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me just.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. New window. Where is this thing? Okay, right. So this is a Spring application. So basically, where is it? This is only having. Basically, it looks like it just looks like this. Not significant any difference.
Mm-hmm.
But you see the structure, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so this structure, it will be like if you have a front end service or a back end service, it
Mm-hmm.
will follow this particular structure. And
Okay.
using the structure and all of the dependencies, you write them into certain targets. You use Maven
Mm-hmm.
build tool, all of the compiles go here. So this particular structure is followed, right? So
Okay.
this structure allows you to build a Java application more seamlessly in a more it is just the way of doing it sort of thing. So
Okay.
yeah, it is not essentially some crazy thing. And here, if you go to the pom.xml, you will see
Mm-hmm.
all of the dependencies. right? You see, if you are not using a framework, you have to write all of these. You have to design your entire classes and folders this way. It's a pain in the ass, right?
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, but if
Okay.
there is just this application. Yeah, this is the one, Spring Initializer. So if you go
Okay.
to Spring Initializer, you just create name that thing like com.youtube or Facebook or whatever, and you add all of the dependencies like Lombok is added usually something, and then you just generate. You click this, and it will download this zip file. So now
Okay.
once you download this zip file, you'll have all of this. So now you have a source, you have a main, test, everything. So
Got.
that is basically what I'm speaking in a very dumb language, but it basically provides you the entire structure to design your entire project in a certain way, so that it is like best optimized for running programs. That is a simple
Oh,
way of putting it. Okay,
okay.
so every team follows some sort of structure, right? So that structure is Spring Boot in our case, right? So uh, at Amazon or Confluent, we had some internal frameworks that were designed. Not exactly, we have an in-house frameworks, not the exist. I mean, like this particular this thing, but we had a certain in-house frameworks that we were using, not Spring Boot. But yeah.
Okay. I got it. I see. Yeah. It's like a configuration define, and based on your requirement can decide to tailor what you want.
Yeah, something like that. I mean,
Okay.
not exactly what you want. Say, for example, if I open this, you see all of these clients, right? Spring for GraphQL or REST repositories. You see a Spring session for JDBC. Okay, all of these things. What will happen is when you for example, let me just type DB. Okay, so now I have a Azure Cosmos DB. Now this dependency will be downloaded and it will be kept here in this file. So, or else I would have to write my own entire thing like this. So see how many lines of code you're saving, right?
Got it.
Yeah. So all of this structure is sort of simplified when you do that. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, see all of this thing, every single thing, like all of this is sort of simplified when you use some particular framework. So this is a Spring Boot application. This is a basic application, but yeah.
okay. Got it. Yep. Thank you so much. It's very clear.
Yeah. So now
Thank you.
you got an idea, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So now so that is what. So now you saw the dependencies you added in pom.xml. So first we'll copy the pom.xml, then we download the dependencies in the first stage, then in the second, I mean this is the first stage. After that we'll copy the source code where is from my local machine from src folder. I'll copy inside the container. Then I'm doing package mvn mvn package, but in between I have added this to skip the test. There is one more stage called mvn test wherein it performs the unit test. Means you understand unit test. Do you have any idea about unit test?
Heard about it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like you write the test cases to test your source code, the functionality. If you want to test your source code, you can write the test cases. We'll call it as unit test. So I'm just skipping the test. I don't want test. If you want, yes, you can keep it, not a problem. Like you can directly write MVN package.
So basically, what a test is, TK. Assume you're writing some code, right? You write a source code and then you write a test code, right? So each source code needs, I mean, like say for example, you're writing a function, connect to DB or something like that. Okay, and there will be an opposite function, like in the test folder. For every single function, there will be an opposite test function. Okay, it will be as just a renamed opposite, like test connect to DB. So it will just have the same thing, but prefixed with a test. Meaning, what it will do is like it will invoke that original function. It will
Mm-hmm.
invoke that original function in the source function.
Mm-hmm.
It will run some certain uh, parameters and make sure it is throwing an error, or it is going to return what it is saying it will return. So that is the thing which happens. So
Oh,
see, I
okay.
think Dayanand has some test cases, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here you can see there
Mm-hmm.
is a module called pet clinic integration. So this is the integration test case. So
Mm-hmm.
here we have written some test scripts. So this is going to test our application, test owner details. So this is a function, so which is going to test the owner details. It's going to get into my local host and the port number 80, and it's going to do some tests. So if HTTP status says okay, then this is successful. If it is giving fail or some other, then this test case will fail. So when you run this command ambient test, this will give
Mm-hmm.
you the result, how many test cases are passed,
Mm-hmm.
like that. So if you
Oh,
want me to show running a command,
okay.
let me run one simple command here. Yeah, so we'll just go down. So I just run mvn test. So what it does, it is gonna perform all these folders. So validator test.java. So these are all the test cases. So let me
Mm-hmm.
click on this. So validator test.java. This is the file. It's a test script. So here we have
Mm-hmm.
written. So who will write this test cases? The automation engineers, the test engineers, SDETs. So they'll write these test cases.
Okay.
Or or you see, most of the cases the developer should write it. I hope developers will be involved in this test cases, right, Neeraj?
Yeah, developer themselves only, right? They
Yeah.
it, T's don't
Because
exist.
yeah, because better understanding they will have what they have written in that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When
Mm-hmm.
comes to functionality testing and other type of testing, our
Mm-hmm.
test engineers they write it. So since this is related to source code, we are talking about unit testing. Developers will be
Mm-hmm.
involved in this writing the test cases.
Yes, I see. In my company, they have a tool called Subject 7
Okay.
for a developer to. I think Subject 7, they have two different functionality, but the functionality I remember is like they do a load testing, but the load test involve, like, for example, they have 500. We're trying to put, for example, 500 user at the same time. They're trying to click on a
Mm-hmm.
specific, we're trying to put some load on the 500 user at a specific time just to see if the application is going to crash or not. This is the one case. The other case is just I think the other one is like the unit test. It is to test each piece of code to make sure it's work properly before going in production. Yeah, I see the concept.
Yeah. So now you see it's
Mm,
executing all the test cases. So I just run ambient test. You can see all the test
okay.
cases are executing. Before when I run ambient package, so this
Hmm.
command ambient package command by default it runs the test.
Okay.
So that is why what I'm doing, just skip the test. I don't want. If you don't want, you can skip the test. If you want, you can keep the
Okay.
test. Not a problem. Then, so this file is to find the jar file. This file is to find the jar file and rename it as app.jar. It's a dynamic command. Okay.
Hmm.
So what is doing? It is going to get ls jar and it is going to list the file which is ending with jar.
Hmm.
Then, so it is going to rename it as app.jar. That's it.
Okay.
So this will rename the jar file into app.jar. Then this is second stage. From here it is second stage. Means we are going to use another image. Eclipse Tanurin. See 17 JRE Jammy. very lightweight image. It is only JRE. See, Eclipse,
Mm-hmm.
Xamarin, JRE, Jammy. So it is 17 Java runtime environment. Then for this also we are giving the labels. So who is managing this and what is the base image. Then
Eclipse is still Java, right?
yeah, it's Java.
Eclipse.
Yes, yes, it's
Okay.
Java.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Java. Then we are passing some arguments. You see, app user, pet clinic, and another argument is user ID is 1000. If you want to pass any arguments, you can pass using this arg. So we did not discuss about this. If you want to pass any arguments, you can pass like this. So why do we use this arguments? You can change this variables while creating the image if you want to. So by default I have set to pet clinic. If you want to change it, you can change it while building the image. You can pass the
Mm-hmm.
arguments. It's like um, a function with parameter. I guess uh, do you have any idea about functions, source coding, anything like that?
If I'm,
It's
not
it's like a
getting.
dynamic
Mhm.
keyword now. You see here,
Yes.
app
Uh-huh.
user equal to pet clinic, right?
Okay.
So
Yes.
dynamically, if I want to change it while building the image, I can run the keyword
Mm-hmm.
argument and app user equal to some other. I can pass my name. I can pass something different else. So just to make it dynamic, I'm going to use these arguments.
Okay.
But Dayanand, one question I have,
Mhm.
like I understood all of this context that you are giving,
Mhm.
but in real life applications, how much of this is like manually written, or like do people actually write all of this part?
Uh, you're right. Yes, we write.
You
So
write it.
yeah, of course, we write it. There are, you see, like one thing that for sure people will not remember everything. That is for sure,
Mm,
right? So only thing that being a DevOps engineer or like somebody who is going to create a Docker image, you should understand what it is. Say, let's say I'm writing from. Why am I writing from? So why am I
mm,
Mm-hmm.
writing this work directory? Why am I writing this copy? Right? So
mm,
why am I writing this run command? Why am I writing this cmd arg? So this is very much
mm,
important. And how do you get
Mm-hmm.
to know what to copy, when to build and all? So being a developer, always you will be knowing. You, so let's say I give a Python application now, right? you are
mm,
a, you are a Python developer. You know how to spin up your Python application. Am I correct?
mm.
Or let's say you
Yes.
are a Java guy, you are a Java developer, you developed an application, you know how to spin
Mm-hmm.
up this Java application, right?
Mhm.
So now it's your choice. You know that you will be creating this Docker image, or a DevOps engineer who is already know how to create these images. Yes, for sure. See, most of the times, yes, it's like max to max 20 or 50, 20, 25 lines will be there. If you say anything, it is like majorly from work directory, copy, run, expose, cmd, entry point, and arguments. These are the major commands. And user, and one more thing that we did not discuss. See, I told you last time, I shown you, um, whenever we run a container, if you're not specifying the username, it runs as a default root user,
Root. Yes.
which is a bad
Mm-hmm.
practice. We should not do that. So now you see, I created an argument, app user, and I'm using that variable here. That means
Mm.
this container is not gonna run as a root user.
Root. You.
This is going to run as a pet clinic user with less privileges, low privileges,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right?
And do you define those privileges here in that app user,
Uh,
or
I'm not going to define any privileges. This will be a normal user
okay?
with
Exactly do you mean by a normal user? Like some person who has access to that cluster.
not cluster, normal user in the sense, let's say you have your Mac machine, right?
Mm,
Or a laptop, Windows
mhm,
laptop. In this
mhm.
machine, I have two types of user. I have admin
One is guest.
or guest. right? Guest or like normal user. I'll create a normal user. So now this user can't do administrative tasks. Am I correct?
Right.
If I create any extra users, they'll not be able to do administrative tasks. System level changes, configurations, they'll not be able to do. So in our case, root user is nothing but an admin with all the privileges. They can do anything possible.
Mm-hmm.
These normal users, they just will be able to do their task within their directory, within their scope.
Mm-hmm.
They'll not be able to log into other users, they'll not be able to delete other users, they'll not be able to go get into other user directories or something like that. They'll not be able to get into systems root folders wherein configurations are there, all the stuffs are there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going as a root user, you can delete other users, you can delete the process, you can do all the stuffs possible,
Mm-hmm.
right? To avoid that, we go for this normal users. So pet clinic, it's just a user now with no root privileges, means no admin privileges to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's normal user. Our application runs as a normal user. Now you see, I took this, then I'm going to see, I'm going to run this command user add. It's a Linux command, I guess. TK, you remember this command, user add command?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
user add, then username -m to make home
Because
directory, -s
mm-hmm.
for shell, bin bash shell, and this is the username, pet clinic user,
Mm-hmm.
and it will create the pet clinic user.
Okay. This is a variable. Okay.
Yeah. So and this is the user ID. So using user ID will be 1000 and username will be pet clinic. It will create a
Is
user.
it mandatory to put the your user ID?
It's not mandatory. To make it predictable, we have put 1000. It's not mandatory. You can just leave it. Automatically, it will assign one.
Okay. What is the benefit to put the user ID here?
So if
1000.
you put a user ID here, you know that what is the
Mm.
user ID of your user. So that in any case, if you want to use this user ID in this script, you can use it. So if you're not mentioning, by default, it will assign one user ID which is greater than 1000.
Okay.
Yeah. Done. So next user is created. After that, you see, I'm copying from build. Build stage is this one. The first stage is build stage. You see, I have named this as build.
Mm-hmm.
From here, I am copying this jar file. See, this jar file, app.jar. So I'm copying this app.jar. You can see this is the app.jar file. I copy to demo.jar. Where is demo? In this. I copied it. Then you see, I'm making a folder for logs and I'm making a folder for config and I am making the user, which user, pet clinic user, as the owner for this. Did we discuss the ch1 command? I guess we discussed in
Yes.
right. So to change the
Mm-hmm.
owner of a folder, you see, I'm changing the owner and the group for this folder. The folder is demo folder.
Mm-hmm. What the R represent here? -R.
Recursively means
Okay.
all the folders, subfolders inside this demo, all the subfolders, folders, files, whatever is there, for everything, our pet
Mm-hmm.
clinic will be the owner,
Got it. Mm-hmm.
right? So now pet clinic user will be able to do changes only in this folder, that is demo, no other folders.
Okay.
Yeah. So next, user, app user, this is the user, our container will be running as this user.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm exposing the port number 8080, that is fine. And these are some Java related things wherein we are going to specify the memory, this memory usage, right? I guess yes.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any idea about this, Dheeraj? This JVM, a JVM, you will restrict the JVM.
No, man, I don't.
Okay, it's like restricting the JVM. So your Java will be, it will not be like possible for your application to exceed the memory limit 512. Like it can't go beyond that, because sometimes
Mhm.
when uh, more load is coming on the application, there are chances that it can occupy more space, right? It can
Mhm.
occupy more memory. So we are restricting the memory to minimum 256 MB, max to max 512.
Got it.
Yeah. So and this is Spring profile. This is Java related keyword to set up the environment variables. You see, these are our environment variables. And time zone,
Mm-hmm.
we are setting up UTC, whatever time zone you want. This is to set
Mm-hmm.
up environment variable in container. Inside the container, to set up the environment variable, we are going to use this env. And this
Mm.
is for health check. What this command does, this health check, it will call the container on port number 8080, because our
Mm-hmm.
application is running on port number 8080. Do you aware about this dependency actuator?
No,
Not.
no.
So this is the dependency which will check whether your website is active or not. Health. It will check the website health. So this is running on port number 8080. My website is running on port number 8080 of the local host, because on same container.
Mm-hmm.
So if it is healthy, so it will be successful. Easy.
Okay.
So this is to check
Yes.
the health. Then, so back then I was running CMD directly. I was running CMD Java hyphen jar demo app.jar. Back then I was running
Mm-hmm.
this command in CMD. Now I am running as an entry point. So what is this entry point? CMD can be edited while creating the image. Sorry, while running the container, Docker run. When you do
Mm-hmm.
Docker run command, at the end, if you write anything, this CMD can be overridden. You can override the CMD. This entry point you can't override. Entry point is also to run the commands inside the container, but this cannot be overridden, and CMD can be overridden while creating the container. That is what the difference. So to make sure at any point of time my application should be running, so what I have done, I have written as entry point. Now whatever you do, well, this command will run for sure 100%. This command will run. Even whatever command you edit, whatever you do, this command will run.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wait.
Got it? So you may be feeling maybe a little difficult or confusing, but okay. Yeah. So sorry, 100 plus.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, hi. Sorry. Yeah, can you see this?
Yeah.
Yes. Uh-huh.
This is a little tricky to remember or memorize, man. I mean, like, how did you guys learn it? I mean, like,
Uh,
uh,
it's been a couple of years now. So while you will be writing multiple Docker files every day, you will be seeing the files. So now,
mhm.
if I ask you, how did you learn Java? Obviously, it's like it does not make sense, right? You will feel like, yeah, because you have been working on the same tool for many years, so you will get
Mm.
that practice, right?
Right.
Yeah, and the same way, these and all like is not that important. This health check, environments, and all of these stuffs. The
Mm-hmm.
major points, like at least if you're able to create, this is also fine. Which one? Multi-stage. This is also fine. This is very simple and easy. This is also
Mm.
fine. But when you are working with the enterprise grade project in your company, yes, this type of expertise will be expected, because already
Mhm.
you guys have a couple of years of experience. Yes, this is better. This level of enterprise grade Docker files, if you can write, that is really nice.
Yeah.
So this level is like a, this is for beginners. So if I know nothing about Docker, then go for this. So
Mhm.
this is intermediate level. This one multi-stage intermediate level. Okay, and this is enterprise level. What companies expect us
Mhm.
to do.
Yep.
So being a DevOps engineer,
Mm-hmm.
so what we get, since we are working with microservices closely, you will like we will be involved in writing Docker file for Java application, Python application, .NET, Go applications, irrespective of technology, C, C sharp, whatever it is the technology, whatever it is the tech stack,
Mm-hmm.
irrespective of tech stack, we'll be writing the uh, this Docker files. So after a couple of years, obviously you will get to know, okay, if it is Java application, I should run this. If it is Maven, okay, this is what I have to do. If it is a Gradle, okay, this is what I have to do. If it is
Mm-hmm.
Python, okay, this is what I have to do. Obviously you will get an idea later
Yeah.
part. But as of now, understanding this part, what is this? What is run?
The different component of a Dockerfile.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
what is from? What is label? And what is arguments? So this is where it will take time. So going ahead, already I shown you last time the project is there. So
Mm-hmm.
you will just take that project and we'll try to. So I'll just show you the project. Yes, yes, I do. But, mm, mm, let's go ahead.
Security side, the Kubernetes security is gonna be rewarding.
You're right. You're right. You're right. So Kubernetes, learning Docker and Kubernetes is a great combination, irrespective of what tech stack you're working, whether you're a developer, DevOps engineer, or
Mm-hmm.
anybody. So learning Docker and Kubernetes gives you a wide range of idea how, in recent days we develop and deploy an application. So back then
Mm-hmm.
we were directly deploying on machines. Now everything is simplified. So now we used to distribute the packages. We used to manage what this repositories. Even today we manage it. The JFrog. Do you have any idea about JFrog?
Yes, I think as a platform as a Docker hub when you can
Yeah,
store your private image.
you're right.
Your
So,
mm-hmm.
but in like maybe even today we do that. Even recent days also we have been doing that. Like we used to directly distribute the jar files.
Mm-hmm.
So directly give the jar
Yes.
files for deployment. Now we are not giving jar files. We are packaging our complete application. We are giving it as a portable and distributable Docker images. So it
Mm-hmm.
is much more convenient compared to traditional packages like jar, var, web archive, or zip format, whatever we were distributing. Because
Mm-hmm.
to run the jar or var or any zip format, any packages, we used to do configurations, and you have to manage all the maybe all the stuffs related to configurations, setting up environment variables and all this stuffs. So no need to
Mm-hmm.
worry. You no need to worry. Just one Docker command, you get the image, you pull the image, run the container, you're done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
So maybe another one session we'll discuss on different images of different applications. Then we can
Mm-hmm.
move to Kubernetes. So Kubernetes will be much more interesting than Docker, because that is where your you manage large number of containers in the, I mean, containers in the large scale will be managed in
Mm-hmm.
Kubernetes. We'll see that.
Yeah. And you're gonna see Jenkins too, right?
Yeah, Jenkins as well. Yeah, once we complete with Kubernetes, we'll start with CI/CD. So now we are running the Docker commands, we are running the Kubernetes commands. So based on the changes, Jenkins will automate it. So no need to run Docker commands. You just specify in the CI/CD pipeline. Whenever new changes comes into repository, just your Jenkins job will trigger. It automatically builds the image. It pushes into Docker Hub and it deploys into the cluster.
Excited to see that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's do that then.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, see you.
See you in the next
Yes, see
session.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah.